Hey guys, we're gonna watch some of these episodes of tonight's conversation, and I just want you to see what the dating pool has turned into. All right, ready? Let's go.
Hey, what's your question?
My name is Keisha.
Okay, Keisha.
So my question is, should you have a man who doesn't help you financially, but he... Hold up. Let me finish. But he does everything for you, like house husband, but you struggling with the bills.
Okay, so
She said a house husband.
a house husband.
Have you ever been a house husband?
I have never been a house husband.
Trey, you ever been a house husband?
Never.
Would you date a house husband?
So let me say this, y'all. I have dated a house husband at the age of 21. It was my very first fiance. I always say things are age appropriate, okay? So at 21, I dated someone, got engaged to get married, didn't know he wanted to be a house husband until years to come, right? I thought he was a working, providing man. And when I found out he wanted to be a house husband, then I pivoted because that wasn't in alignment with what I wanted. And so what I have to say to you, sweetheart, is this. Relationships are curated subjectively. So if for you that position works well for you and you're satisfied in it, then run that play. But what I hear you saying is you're struggling in it. That means you're surviving and not thriving in that relationship.
Okay.
So if you're surviving in that, a relationship is not meant to be a wilderness. That means that is not your promised land or peace. And any man that can sit back and see you struggling is not a man that you should be choosing to build something with.
Do we have Kitty?
Well, does he separate the laundry? Because I think go ahead, Kitty.
Kitty, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna take it on a serious tip because that's where the imbalance happens when he is a house husband. No, nothing against house husbands,
Right.
but you have to understand that that's not really naturally his place. So if there is not enough masculine tendencies or enough things that are inducing his masculine traits, there will be an imbalance because that means that you have to pull more of your masculine traits. You have to be the one who's assertive and the one who makes decisions and have to be logical, and that's going to make you become anxious and depressed and tired and overworked and stressed because you're not leaning into your feminine traits.
Facts.
So if you're not doing enough of that, you're having to pull into your masculine, he's pulling more into his feminine traits, so then you're going to see him becoming clingy and needy and complaining more because he's not doing enough on his masculine side. That's where the imbalance comes in homes. I completely understand that it's not traditional. This is more of the modern way of living, but there has to be some type of balance. So if you're going to have that, if you're really struggling with it and you really want to be able to pull from it to create some type of balance, encourage him to do more masculine things.
Ace,
Go ahead.
facts, clap it up.
Go ahead.
Ace, let me work a 12-hour shift. I come home and that spaghetti ain't hot. Nigga, I might put my hands on you, nigga. The fuck?
Is it? I've heard women say, tell me if it's true or not, that the sex is better when the bills is paid.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, let me comment on that. First fiance wanted to be the house husband, y'all, right? Y'all hear me? All right. The second fiance, because y'all know I've been engaged twice, called off 2 weddings, but that's a whole nother segment. The second fiance, he decided he wanted to take full care of me. And let me say this. My sex is good either way, but my sex was fire when all the bills was paid and I was well taken care of. And it goes to that equally yoked being honored. What I was saying to you is that if a woman doesn't feel honored and a woman doesn't feel covered and there's no provision, then a woman naturally doesn't feel the desire to submit.
Yeah.
Good sex is about submission. It's not about just being nasty or freaky, because you can have nasty, freaky sex and it can still be horrible after the orgasm. But when you are in a state of full submission, because this man is fully covering you and everything about you is turning you on, how do you think it's gonna do for him when you lay with him and you have intimacy with this man? Because you're not only making love to the man that you're attracted to, you're making love to the man that's covering you. And that's a whole different level of intimacy right there.
Woo! Hold on, let me ask a question real quick. This man has a job or he doesn't have a job?
He doesn't want to work.
Okay, but hold on. Do he want, because a lot of people didn't want to work after COVID. Can a nigga make a candle? Because Etsy businesses have been blowing up. But 2022, Etsy businesses have been blowing up. Can the nigga make a candle?
All right, so here's the thing. Hold on. Now, I'm gonna say this. Let's dial this back. Let's dial this back. Because for a second I was about to get kind of serious. I want to play, devil's advocate. Because here's the thing, especially in this economy, sometimes it's harder for people to help other people with their bills. What I'm saying is, I'm barely getting by on my bills.
You need to be single, nigga. Don't look like you need to be. Why? It's always the brokest niggas that want to look for love. Why can't you look for employment, nigga? Stop wasting my time. Don't make me angry. Don't make me angry up in this bitch now today.
Man, hey, this ain't the spirit. This ain't the conversation for that. Thank you for your question. Thank you.
I'm sorry for cutting you off.
But
what was you gonna say?
But I was gonna say this. I was gonna say that it depends if she had said he was working and I just don't have a surplus to help you with your shit, that's different. Because we're not yoked as one. You, your person, I'm my person. And here's the thing, it's more alarming that you can't take care of your shit. I'm taking care of mine. So just because I don't have the extra to take care of yours right now doesn't mean I'm less masculine or less man. It just means that shit is hard and y'all can go,
because why are we living
but y'all
together?
done fucked broke niggas before.
But we living together. Oh my God.
Hey, nah, can
Ace, this woman didn't say that the man was going half. She said he did not want to work. That's
I acknowledge that. I said, now that's a different story. But to play devil's advocate, what if he's better with the children?
But that's not what she said.
What if he is the homemaker?
The children in school, 7 to 3. Nigga.
All right, okay, y'all right, Trill.
Again, like, just before we go any further, I think, like, women gotta be honest with the type of women they are. Let's just be honest. Every woman is not ready to follow tutelage, regardless of how good it is, regardless of how great the plan is. She's so used to leading that it doesn't matter how great his plan is, she's gonna try to step in and grab the steering wheel anyway, right? So we gotta be honest. And look, don't do that. Don't do that. And that's the dope part about relationships, right? Is that we get to carve the blueprint ourselves. We don't gotta emulate shit. And that's the issue. It's a lot of people out here in relationships that's trying to emulate shit that they don't fit. If you a woman who used to making the decisions, you comfortable making the decisions, you the one that handle the finances best, you the woman that make the decisions best, and you get with a man who's okay with you taking care of that, that doesn't like speak to that man being deficient or whatever the case may be. That speaks to you picking a man who fits with what you do best.
Hey, Trill. You know how she said she was in a relationship with a man was a house husband and a man that covered her, and how the sex was a lot more bond with the man that covered her. Imagine how good this nigga dick gonna be. If he ain't gotta worry about the bills. This nigga, while you at work, he worried about how the fuck he gonna fuck you when you get home. Dick always stay hard. I mean, he giving you a good hour every night because he ain't stressing about bills or work or job. Go ahead.
Let me clear it up. What I said was not just that my sex was better for him. What I said was me enjoying the sex, meaning his sex was better on the receiving end when I was covered, taken care of, because it also brought out a feminine softness in me that I didn't even know I had. So me being in the relationship with him made me fall more in love with me because the soft me came out. And even when I went to check him, I didn't check him like this. I checked him like, baby, there are some things we need to talk about. I was disarming. I wasn't going to war. See, a man who comes in and makes you have to be in a wilderness will have you at war. But a man who can put you in your safe space and in your feminine will have you in your promised land. And the things that women do in the promised land are things that, baby, you can only imagine when you get there. Okay?
All right, listen. Go ahead.
This is just a statement. This is what I heard statistically. Broke nigga dick feel like depression. That's what they say statistically. I'm not sure.
But okay. All right. Because what I don't want is for every woman in here to leave thinking that they gonna snatch them a nigga that can pay all the bills. Because statistically, that's not the reality. Now, if you want to be one of those women, there's probably some work you would have to do to be able to attract that type of man. And I think that's the disconnect. I never have a problem with a woman saying, I want a man that can be that protector and provider and take care of all the bills. But my thing is, what else are you bringing to the table?
I I know she got it.
Go ahead.
I know she got
Go
a
ahead.
question. I don't want to make it longer, but it just seemed like there's never in the middle. And I think women now are looking for a partner because it's always like an extreme. You either got a provider, don't work, here's an allowance, here's $13, make it stretch, bitch, and he the one that pay all the bills, or you got a house husband that can't make a candle and you struggling to keep the lights on. So I guess my question is it not attractive for a man to want to be just a partner, right in the middle? We split chores, we split, I guess, bills, if you want to say 50-50 or 70-30, whatever you want to do.
I think it depends on the man. I can speak for myself. The person I was able to show up as, and this is probably faulty. I'm not saying that this is perfect. But when I was able to be a full provider, when I was able to be grounded in my business and my purpose, I showed up as a better man in that relationship. And so I think some men struggle because it's not that I'm not happy here, but I'm not happy with myself. I'm not happy with the results I'm getting. So I don't have that confidence to be assured here with you, all right? So I think it's a difference. Some people are cool with the partnership, and I believe most people are because that's where most people live at. So that's that.
Wait, one more thing. I know I'm sorry, we making this long. Real quick, because it took kind of to Trill's point. Some women, I ain't talking about none of y'all here, of course, right? No. But none of us. But some women choose the house husband because they're too insecure for the man that they really want. And so a lot of times it's accountability. And so a lot of times, women, we have to also look at ourselves and say, what part of us is choosing that part of that man? Because what part of us is dishonoring ourselves? Because this is the thing. Whatever somebody's done to you, you've already done to yourself. And so you have to figure out, where is this familiar to me? Where is it familiar for me to be the breadwinner, for me to be the provider, for me to be so alpha? Where is this familiar to me? Where did I learn this? How do I unlearn it? How does it become unfamiliar to me? How do I reprogram myself? Which Ace said, do the work so that I can calibrate and really attract that at which I want, so I'm not out of alignment in my relationship. Every time I enter into a new relationship, I get a different person, but the same spirit and the same experience, and it becomes a fucking same issue.
Clap it up, clap it up. What's your name? What's your question?
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Hi.
My name is T-Time, and I got a two-part question.
Go ahead.
So, I need y'all to hear exactly what I'm saying, okay? What can a man get from a wife that he absolutely cannot get from a girlfriend?
Woo.
Anybody got something for this?
Mentality, permanent, covenant, favor, vows,
Come on, Daddy.
stability,
Come on, Daddy.
emotional
Come on,
and
Daddy.
spiritual oneness,
Come on, Kitty.
the greatest commitment between a man and a woman, anointings, principle, morality. The list can go on, baby.
Don
The list can go
DeMarco.
on, baby. It can go
Can
on,
I hear from the
baby.
men? I need to hear from the men.
I think it's hard to follow that without saying some toxic shit.
Right. That's what I was about to say, too.
because I was about to go on and say true.
Come on. Come on,
But
Ace. Keep it
women
real.
will give all that stuff you saying to a nigga without that marriage and that ring still.
Keep it real.
And so a lot of men don't feel incentivized to go to that next level because I'm getting all those things that you just said
Can I ask you a
for
question?
free. What's up?
Okay, so facts, right? But don't most men require that before they say that they'll marry you, right? Because most men will say
No, that's
they
the game.
need.
That's the game.
Oh, is that the game?
That's the game.
Okay.
Because I want what I want now, and I'm speaking to toxic. I said I'm embracing toxic niggas. I want what I want now, and I know in order to get that, I gotta dangle a carrot in front of your face in order to give you what I want now in exchange of a maybe later. What happens is you allow a man to put you on layaway and you give him full benefits of you right now. You allow that man to eat at your all-you-can-eat buffet, and then you say pay later if you feel like it. That nigga's already full. I'm walking out. What the fuck I gotta pay for? How many men have left you better than when they found you, and you left worse? Because you poured into that man and that man didn't have to pour into you. What I'm saying is, it's all good when you hear it and say, a man is saying, okay, I'm going to in the future. Maybe, I'm working on it. But you don't get to say that back to him. If you don't show up complete now, that nigga don't want you. If you're not giving him the current benefits now, that man don't want you. But yet he get to slide on that in the future shit. So what I'm saying is, What you said is correct. But it's something about when you introduce a man with swag that changes all that shit.
But let me.
Kitty, what's up?
Oh my God, that was cute. That was cute. There's a difference. There's a shift that takes place when you go over into a wife. And the problem is a lot of girlfriends that you are talking about are not called to wifehood. There's a difference. Some of them are playing in that position. But when you marry, when you have prepared yourself to be a bride for your husband, and you actually take on that vow and you do this under the covenant of God, there is a mentality shift that takes place. There's a spiritual shift that takes place. There is a different type of anointings because a girlfriend won't understand that this is permanent. That means we are here. We are fighting through this. We can't run from house to house. We can't run to another person because we are under a covenant of God. That means that we have agency over our own decisions. We have anointings in the understanding of our husband. We have anointings in our conflict. We have anointings in our disagreements. That is the difference between a wife and a girlfriend. And unless you were called to wifehood, you will never understand it.
You know what? You are absolutely right. I have no rebuttals. Anybody else? Hold on, Trill, because they going off. Trill, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't disagree with nothing Kitty's saying, but I think that most women give that to a man without him even being exclusive with you, if we're gonna be honest. I think that women, like when they run into a man that they like a lot, they don't differentiate girlfriend from wife. They start doing wife shit before he earned wife responsibilities. You see what I'm saying? So as a man, there's no incentive. If I come in and you giving me 98% of the benefits that come with you without me having to put in no kind of work or having to earn nothing that comes with you, like, it's just like, what's the incentive?
Shouldn't you want to earn it, you logical leader? You protector and provider? Shouldn't you want to earn? I'm confused.
Yeah, but again, like, should I want to, like, why would I want to earn something that I have already without having to do it? Like, that's the thing. Like, women got to be firm on what it is that they demand, firm on their requirements, and most women are not firm with their requirements when it comes to niggas that they actually like. So as a man, again, I ask, what incentive do I have to treat you like a wife or whatever the case may be if I'm getting white benefits with you, treating you like an option?
Well, I think only husbands get their dick sucked in. We need to.
No,
we need to make it. He said there wasn't an incentive.
No.
Marry me. You want that God? Marry me.
No. We are not taking out the plate, Fontaine.
That's crazy. Shit is crazy. I think we speaking up here currently. We speaking in ideal terms. Then we speaking in extreme terms that are possible but may not be true for everybody. I think what's true for the general body is that whatever your religion is, God ain't got nothing to do with who you dating, why you think you should be married. I'm gonna dig a little further, don't worry. It was a lot of clapping, hooting, hollering, cutting up, and carrying on when Kitty was saying what she was saying. But the most important part was talking about being called into wifehood, which means that you have an understanding prior to being married that this is a part of your duty to the Most High. So when I say for most folks, God ain't got nothing to do with why you out here dating who you dating and looking at who you, I mean that you didn't invite God until it was time for the wedding. And he was just on the guest list. It wasn't the authoritative figure, just on the guest list. Lord, I think I got her. If you don't mind sliding through, I would like to make an honest woman out of her. As opposed to, Lord, is this her? When I meet her, Lord, is this her? Make it obvious, right? Am I supposed to be with this person? Am I supposed to be amongst the? And I'm not condemning nobody or nothing like that. I'm just saying that it was a whole lot of noise for something I think a whole lot of people don't really be doing. Because Covenant is a different thing. We're not just talking about marriage, right? When she's talking about being called into wifehood, this is to say that, like in the Bible, it says, a man that find a wife findeth a good thing. Now, before we flex on that, you have to understand that every man is not called to find one. Look at how many great men in the Bible did not have one.
Yep.
That wasn't a part of his work. That wasn't a part of how he was chosen to honor God. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the way we've made tradition out of everybody being married and everybody should, that's not true according to the tradition you're trying to base it in. And so if every man is not called to husbandry, then that means that every woman is truthfully not called. And I'm not saying this to be disparaging to people. I'm saying if God got something to do with why you get married, whether that's Allah, whether that's, I don't care what you call it. Go to that first. Do you understand how many problems that will solve if you profess to be a person of faith? Why is your faith not with you when you out here dating? That's what I'm saying. And so what we talking about right here, you got to have done your work and been called on your journey with God before we start talking about marriage and husbands and wives and stuff like that. That's what, like, bro, and I'm not my fault to drag on, but like, people be asking me on my DMs all the time, Trip, why you not married? Why you single? Because I'm chasing God and my purpose. Do you know how many times I was almost there? Bro, there's been 2 women in my life. Like, we had the wedding colors picked out and everything. You think that there's times that I don't want to, like, not be alone? You don't think it's times that I struggle, times that I be sad, times that I be on the same shit everybody else on, wishing I had some guy? But if that's not where the cards fall right now, then my obedience is much more important than my temporary satisfaction. You feel me? So what I'm saying to y'all is, like, again, bruh, I'm not telling you to live your life alone. I ain't telling you to become some hermit or some shit like that. Like, bruh, do your thing. But, like, if marriage is your goal, the stuff that she talking about, the way she talking about it, then God should probably be at the table before the wedding reception. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me clap it up. All right, I'm about to get soft real quick. Because I think one of my biggest, I'm going to speak to the brothers, one of the saltiest things is losing a wife. Let me rephrase this. One of the saltiest things is losing a woman that was a wife before because you wasn't also a husband before. You fell in love with her because she had these wifely qualities. She was called to be a wife. She presented herself as a wife. Like they say, you have to be a wife if you always have to be a wife. Now, for a lot of men, though, you'll be attracted to that woman that already embodies that, but you're not husband spirit yourself. You don't have it. And so what you try to do is you try to get those qualifications as you're dating her, but it doesn't happen instantaneously. So now you fumble the woman that you could have seen a life with, but you didn't prepare yourself before also. So ladies, one of the biggest things that I would implore you guys to do is to find a man that was that husband first. It's how he deals with people around him. It's the character and the air that he has. He already has morality within himself. He ain't in the streets because he don't want to be in the streets. And like Trip said, he is looking for his wife. He is looking for that capable wife before he even meets you. And he's looking for a woman to fit inside that. And you just don't want to be a guy out here dugging and shit in the club at 52, lonely as fuck, talking about where the fucking hoes at. It's a sad life, nigga. It's a sad life. You had a part 2? What's your part 2? They whispering. You got a part 2 or?
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to start it. I'm going to let her finish because I don't want y'all to snatch my lace off, ladies. Okay? Because it's just hear me out. So, Ace, remember when you came on the stage and you was like, y'all be taking y'all men back, y'all be complaining to y'all friends, y'all. Is that why,
Is what? What happened?
Is that why side chicks are really winning?
Who said side chicks was winning?
I did.
Hold on.
Oh, you did?
Hold on.
How long you been a side chick?
I ain't a side chick.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's ask.
I said let's get deep with it.
Let's,
Fuck it.
hold on, let's ask the body
We can
of
have this
people.
conversation. We can have this conversation.
All right,
Let's unpack it.
Chicago, be real. Is side chicks winning?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So here's the question. Here's a better rephrase of the question. Would you rather be the side chick or the wife that a man is cheating on?
Side chick.
Nigga, get that shit out. Come on.
It's niggas' fault that that's even a question.
I know,
Before we end the episode, because I know we done hit the time, real niggas, if all 13 of us is in the building. Because I know most of the dudes here got brought here with their old lady. Like, it's probably like 13 niggas here on their free will and accord. We fucked the game up. Fellas, we gotta hold this shit. And I'm coming from a former version of myself, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it player with you niggas real quick. I don't know where niggas went wrong. That y'all hyped y'all side chick up to feel like she should even have the ability to call the house. Y'all up here going on real vacations with your side piece. Going on real dates. You hitting your side piece raw. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Like, I'ma keep it all the way 100 with y'all, bro. I didn't get out the game immature because I thought it was a good idea. I got out the game mature because the game was fucked up. Real nigga couldn't play no more.
No, right.
You got niggas out here treating every old thing, the motherfucking papados and shit like that. Now the side piece feel like she supposed to get the large and shit. Like, come on, fellas, we gotta do better. I ain't saying that y'all should be out here fucking around with no side piece, but I'm just saying she should clearly know her